on. Speak. Say hi.
Hello, everybody. Joey here. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Against mine.
Did I cut off for you?
It did.
It's live. I'm gonna pull up the chat just in case.
Turn off.
Why is the thumbnail a bus with the American flag on it?
What is
Because you didn't oppose when I said that that's what I was gonna make it.
Yeah, honestly, this is so dumb. I don't know why we're even having this argument.
I'm the mediator. Alright.
You're wrong, Joey. I just gotta tell you that. You're wrong.
Well, okay, you should probably give a backstory first real quick.
Yeah. Alright, so,
I was really
yesterday-
meaning Salty Boy should.
Oh.
Why me?
Why
should
not?
I do that?
Why would it? Okay. You know what? Fine. Fuck it.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
I don't even know the backstory. What
Bruh,
happened?
what
I
do you
just saw
mean
the
you don't
video.
know the backstory? Okay, since I'm the mediator, I'll give the backstory. Jesus, fuck. I believe this is was it actually Jactor who tweeted something? Let me go into Fuckface's timeline. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it was Jactor that tweeted at YouTube and at Team YouTube, pedophile alert, this guy is an open pedophile, maybe do something about his channel, and then Joey replied, while I don't agree with being a pedophile, should he lose his dream job over it? No. That's like getting mad over a furry drawing boobs on animals. Some people have kinks, some weirder than others. So then, I believe Jactor also tweeted something about, I want to kill Vin Laser, want to cry, Twitter question mark, and then Pkjoey said, imagine being this mad at a person, seriously at Twitter, do something about this. Oh god, no.
he called me a pedophile.
Okay. And then I need
But that's so unrelated.
I'll look to
for now.
Salty Boy's thing now. Because I don't know where Salty Boy got involved.
He replied to my, retweet. Or to my retweet.
Fuck, what was your thing?
By saying,
Pedophile, he said pedophilia isn't a kink.
Okay, so yeah, okay, wait. He replied it to this.
I replayed before that, by the way.
Where did you reply? God fucking damn it. Okay,
I'm
wait.
trying to find it.
Okay, he replied it to this thing where it says, Joey, you posted cringe, bro. I'm putting this in my cringe compilation, but seriously, this tweet is really not pedophilia isn't a kink. It's not. It never will be. Then Pkjoey said, technically, yes, bizarre, unconventional sexual preference or behavior. A person characterized by such preferences or behaviors taken from dictionary.com. There were others, but they weren't about the way I was using it. Then Salty Boy replied, it's not a kink. Then Joey replied, bizarre behavior or unconventional sexual preference or behavior. And pedophilia means wanting to have sex with children. Sexual preferences, again. I don't like pedophiles as much as the next guy, but even so, pedophilia is still a kink. And Salty Boy said, how is being sexually attracted to children, all capitalized, a kink? Children cannot consent. Children don't have sexual interests with anyone. Once again, pedophilia isn't a kink and never will be. Then Joey replied, I'm not saying that. I said sexual preference. Preference to set or hold before or above other persons or things in estimation. Like better choose rather than. They'd rather fuck children than adults. That's the kink.
That's not a kink.
And I think that kind of led us to here where Salty Boy tweeted at me that we should do a live debate. So boom. That's the backstory. Now y'all say your shit.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say this. The same thing applies to furries. Animals can't consent.
Okay, first of all, you're confusing.
juveniles.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
correct you
yeah,
in a sec.
whatever.
I know I'm the mediator, but I gotta correct you on this. So furry is not a person that has sex with animals. You're thinking of like I don't know what the word is, but like bestiality.
Well, no,
Someone
well,
that likes bestiality. That's the thing of having sex with animals, which I believe that's also illegal. Furries is just people that like
And,
to dress up
yeah.
like animals.
What I'm not saying is it's not a matter of it's illegal or even if they are having sex. I'm just saying some people would rather look at that kind of shit than other shit. You know, like there are some
Can you
people.
like
uh,
can you
yeah.
specify what shit and other shit is?
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
and I don't know
I
what you
caught
mean,
myself.
and probably most people don't.
Yeah. Well, if you're following the conversation, yes, but okay.
And
Let's say like okay,
commented saying that
okay.
animals can't consent because they're not mentally capable of doing that.
Okay, so let's. Okay, I need to just take a breather for a moment. I just need to process. Because this is legit dumb. Let's admit this is just a dumb argument. But okay. So basically, this whole thing happened because of Vin Laser, which is ironic, Bubba.
Well, there is
Why do you single that out to me?
Because you're the one person who said you were defending him, right?
I mean, I'm the one person that like would like to get into a call before I start bashing him as a pedophile.
Okay, fair enough.
that's crazy. I didn't
What I'm okay,
know that he was or that
because
he was into lolly.
yeah, lolly. That's what I got from the situation. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't think he should get taken down all because he's into like that kind of stuff, you know?
But lolly is sexualizing little kids.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't agree with that. I feel like that is immoral, like especially immoral. However, there are people who like to watch that kind of stuff. I mean, I knew a guy who did that, and I'm not friends with him anymore.
Why aren't you friends with him? Please tell us. Why aren't you friends? Is it because you found out that he was into lolly?
I mean, again, it's more so like, oh, he much rather look at this and that. And while it is weird, it's still technically a kink. You're saying it's not a kink, but technically he has a bar, or like he has a sexual preference. Like he'd much rather look at children than adults. And like, okay, why do you think people draw boobs on like a fucking animal?
I
Answer me
don't
that
know
for
anyone
a
that does
second.
that, if I'm being honest. Like, I've
Okay,
never
so-
seen that. Some sad motherfucker in the basement goes in Microsoft Paint and draws boobs on dogs. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Pedophilia
honestly.
is not a kink.
Okay, that's all you pretty
Saying-
much been saying.
Saying that you're sexually attracted to a child is horrible.
It is. I can hear myself echoing.
Why?
I don't know. Alright, but okay. But you wanna know why people draw boobs on an animal for fan art or whatever it is? Because basically it's a kink. It's a kink. They do that because it's a kink. Again, people draw lollies and yeah, exactly, Supreme Cheese. Why is this even being argued?
Don't look at the chat while you're in the middle of a point.
Okay, so
I'm turning it off.
so again, why do you think people draw people like why do you think people like drawing children lollies whatever, you know, like weird shit like that. I don't want to say, can I say porn?
Why would the fuck would I care? There's literally the word pedo is in the title of the stream.
Wait, Joey, do you
Alright.
even know what you're talking about?
Yes, I do. Okay, but that's a kink. That's a kink. They literally have a kink to look at little children. And yeah. See, what you're saying is you're saying it isn't a kink. I'm not like either way. I don't really care either way. Like I don't agree with pedophilia at all. But even so, I still think it's a kink because honestly, it
Okay, so
okay.
can you like give us like evidence why it's a kink?
Well, let's look up the dictionary definition.
Dictionary definition time. Can we get a round of applause, guys?
You guys want the Alexa definition?
Yeah.
Alexa, define a kink.
As a noun, kink can have a few meanings. 1. A twist or curl, as in a thread, rope, wire, or hair, caused by its doubling or bending upon itself. 2. A muscular stiffness or soreness, as in the neck or back. 3. A flaw or imperfection likely to hinder the successful operation of something, as a machine or plan. 4. A mental twist, notion, whim or crotchet.
That's Alexa. That's not the definition I'm using and not the
Yeah,
dictionary.
because that's
I'm
the
using.
worst definition I've ever heard for anything. I should have said sexual kink.
Yeah.
Alright, chat. For the people that are watching, what do you think about pedophilia? Is it a kink or not?
I mean, by
Lol.
in my opinion, by definition, it technically would be. Is it an immoral and illegal kink? Yes, but by definition, it would be a kink. I mean, I know
Yes.
that seems kind of fucked because of the we think of kink being more innocent and accepting than what a pedophile should be, but
Yeah, no, I've seen some shit online. Like,
you should not.
you have
accept
no
that.
idea. Because, there was this one video I did. Not sure if it's still up or not. It was me, joking about the Pokemon Gardevoir. Because, I had a friend who came up to me showing me art of Gardevoir, Gardevoir porn, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
So Cyclone keeps making the point in the chat that a kink is a kink, but okay, that I said that's fucking terribly. It's not a kink; it's a sexual attraction, and I thought a kink was a sexual attraction, or it could be used interchangeably. Like you could say, "Oh yeah, I'm sexually attracted to handcuffs being used on me," but that's also just a kink. I feel like those words are interchangeable.
And yeah, no, I feel like those words, because the English language is so fucking confusing.
Don't
mean-
blame this on English.
Yeah, no, but okay, but the thing is, sexual attraction and kink are so close together that I would honestly just consider them the same thing. Because honestly, it is a kink to draw boobs on a fucking animal. Let's agree on that.
Kind of not talking about drawing boobs on animals. We're kind of talking about people who touch kids. I know.
Okay, because that's
It's like what
that's what I was using as my example.
You keep bringing up soldiers, whatever they're called, SJWs. They really didn't have much to do with the video.
Wait, what are you talking about now?
You. in
Yeah,
your
But this isn't even related to the argument. You just brought up SJWs for no reason.
Because you do this. You bring something up that has nothing to do with it.
No, because my original tweet talked about furries, and it was supposed to be an example of. It was supposed to be an example of a kink. I'm bringing up examples of a kink because it's directly related to this whole thing. Unless you're saying that people are sexually attracted to SJWs or whatever, then no, that's not any. That has nothing to do with the argument. Drawing boobs on an animal has everything to do with the argument because that's a kink. We're arguing about a kink.
Uh-oh. What load? Can you hear? Uh-oh. Mic broke.
I'm just trying to process this. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought it broke. I thought...
I didn't leave. I'm just trying my best to process this. Because pedophilia is a disorder, in my opinion. I feel like it's a disorder.
Okay, Cyclone, I'm reading your comment. You're just saying it's a kink, but you're not giving any evidence as to why. I gave you a definition. I mean, we looked up a definition. Salty's saying the same thing. He's saying it's not a kink. I mean, you can look at Twitter stuff and the video. Damn, why am I shaking? So cold.
Harming children. Because if pedophilia gets out of hand,
Yeah,
and
no.
something happens
definitely.
to a child that hurts mentally and physically.
Yeah. No, and like I said, I'm not defending pedophile. I said it countless times in the Twitter that I don't agree with being a pedophile.
clear that you're not defending pedophiles. You're just saying that pedophilia is a kink. But
Yes, that's what the argument is. We're not arguing whether it's immoral or bad to be a pedophile, even though it is immoral 100%. No? We're arguing whether it's a kink or not. So, what's your argument? I mean, I'm giving you a definition for a kink. Bizarre, unconventional sexual preference or behavior. A person characterized by such preferences or behavior. And you still say it's not a kink, but even so, sexual preference, they sexually prefer kids. I even gave you the definition for preference. The set or hold before or above other persons or things in estimation. Like better, choose rather, or than. So they'd rather fuck kids than adults. That's exactly what I just said. Because that's their preference, their sexual preference.
no, it's really hard for me to process this because why would you look at it as a kink?
Because kinks are sexual preferences to me. If like I said, I just think they're sexual preferences. It may not be true or may not be false. I mean, come on. All right, but let me find something real quick.
So you got it from the dictionary, right?
Yes. If you want my source, I use dictionary.com. Which, just so we're clear, my teacher wanted me to use it, so I'm using it. I mean, yeah, I know it sounds dumb, but the thing is, I feel like a teacher is way more trustworthy in a situation like this, you know?
Teachers rape kids. I'm just saying it happens.
My finger fell asleep. That's fucking great. I don't want to... God damn it, I started on Minecraft. Okay. No, like, definitely being a pedophile is wrong. And I'm not saying somebody should be a pedophile. I'm not even saying these kinks are right or wrong. All I'm saying is that I think pedophilia is more so a kink than anything. That's why I don't get why we're having this argument, because, I mean, it's just my opinion. And, like Skyland Rezone TM said, it's still against the law. It's still against the law. Fuck, yeah. But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it can either be wrong or right. I don't know. But what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, me? Nothing. Ignore me.
Yeah, I see you with that image.
No, it's nothing. Ignore.
He looks so sexy. Now that's my kink.
Ignore. It's nothing. It is nothing.
That's a joke, by the way. That's a.
Who else is in this chat?
6 people, including me. Damn, my finger fucking fell asleep. Okay. Bubba, what do you think?
The mediator. I'm neutral. And some sweets.
Just give us your honest opinion.
No. Because I'm thinking about it as well. I mean, it really depends on the person and what their definition of a kink would be.
Yeah. I mean,
my personal opinion, I'm saying this now. I don't endorse obviously, I don't endorse pedophilia, but I have tried my best more than some people would to actually understand it. And from like what I've heard from talking to these kind of people is that it's also not just sexual preference. They do, depending on how much you want to go by a pedophile's definition, they do like have crushes and love. It's not just sexual attraction, and I say that in finger quotes, by the way, the love part. So I mean, if like for example, if you're going by a pedophile's definition, it wouldn't be a kink.
But that's the pedophile's definition.
Yeah, that's the pedophile's definition.
I think they're definitely fucked in the head if they want to be attracted to children.
Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Well, I agree, and again from
my my opinions on pedophilia and everything, and like what I've experience and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I say it's not a kink because of what I've like went through and stuff.
Well, what am I being notified with? So going back to my opinion though, like by definition, I don't know. Again, and okay, so in terms of whether or not it's a kink, I would have to honestly say it's depending on who you're going off of. Which I know that's a very vague answer, but
I mean, yeah, this is like I said, this is probably the stupidest argument I think I've ever seen. No offense to any of us, you know, but I feel like this is so unneeded. And I also want to point something out. This is not related to the argument. Do I have full permission to bring this up?
I don't fucking care.
Salty?
What? I don't know.
This
what
is
you're
not-
bringing up, so bring it up.
Alright, so Cyclone's first comment, lol, that I want to kill Vin Laser tweet was a joke between me and Jake Tur, or whatever, just to get that right.
Jake Tur.
Just whatever, I don't give a shit. I'm
Jake
gonna call him
Tur.
Colton. Just fucking Colton.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but to an outsider that looks really bad, I hope you know.
Okay, so okay, hang on. We can get into that though. So just going over or like skipping over or just leaving the whole whether or not it's a kink debate thing. What do you guys think on if you are a pedophile, how harsh or like what should happen to you? Because like for example, Jackter has shown he said it's a joke now, but that he wants Vin to die. So do you think like that's okay that somebody that's like that should die, or do you think it's prison or like what?
Hell no. Hell no. Nobody should have to die because of something that
Life
they're
is-
not right in the head for.
America has this system where they think everyone's fucking immortal, so life in prison.
That's true.
But everywhere else, for some reason, it's just death.
My personal opinion, I do believe is more of a mental disorder. So if you like touch a like if you're let's say you're caught in the act, I don't think it's
Yeah.
immediate jail. I think it's well maybe if you assaulted the kid, yeah, it's immediately jail, but I think it's
It should be jail time and mental health.
well then again you have like are they called asylums where it's kind of like jail and mental help or something? Just do one of them.
I mean, technically, if they're just looking at lollies, then I don't
Okay,
think
yeah.
they're
If
doing
they're
anything-
just looking at lollies, there's a difference between
Well,
like
lollies-
lollies and
Yeah.
somebody's kid. So
Yeah, but like, he's
No,
like
but
like I said. Well, let's use Vin Laser as like an example. He's only talked about lollies. He hasn't talked about anything related to actual kids. Am I right? Or am I wrong?
I don't think they have. He just looks at lolly.
Okay.
Wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not really in.
Then no, he shouldn't deserve death, nor should life in prison. What I do think, if someone is caught in the act, then they should definitely get some mental help.
Mhm.
And yeah, but I don't think it should be like prison, you know?
Yeah, like I said, like an asylum or
So-
something.
So Cyclone
Yeah.
said that there are allegations against him of him having child pornography.
Let's focus on the real shit, because
No, you should-
allegations
And
this
even
year have meant nothing.
Okay, well, hang on. I'm gonna give a completely different opinion now. Child pornography is something completely different because that's very
That's-
fucked up. Because that's not like a singular incident. That's like think about all the things that would need to be done to a child to have child porn. That's fucked. I think that is maybe worse than I don't. God damn.
yeah,
But at the same time, I don't think it should go off of an allegation either, and like actual
And,
child
yeah,
porn
but,
definitely.
like, if there's actual evidence that Ben Laser has child pornography on him, then
Then jail. Then he deserves.
Yeah, definitely.
mental health.
Then I will.
Again, it's a mental thing. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be considered. It shouldn't be considered. It should honestly. There's a difference between murdering someone and having child pornography. Like,
Really?
I know it sounds fucked up. I know it sounds fucked up. But there is a difference, and like if you murdered someone or intentionally like murdered someone, then yeah, you should be in jail. But
I
like
don't think.
because of your kink, that's something for like an asylum or something.
Unless okay, in my opinion, unless it's actual child pornography, then maybe that's where it starts to go to like prison.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's a lot.
First, it starts off as video, nothing's bad's gonna happen, but then step by step, you're gonna slowly, how can I say, want the real thing.
Yeah.
You're saying okay, so you're saying it's gonna like
So-
slowly become more and more. Well,
Yeah.
again, I wish Vin Laser was here, like, because do you think it's ever been like starting with a lolly and then moved on to actual child porn than actual children?
Yeah, no, it could be like that. But again, I'm not like that, so I wouldn't know. So also, I want to bring this up to Colton if he's watching the stream, which I know he's not. But how the fuck am I a pedophile?
Where did he call you on? Oh, I
retweeted
remember. He said spoken like a true pedo or some shit.
Yeah.
Probably just going off what you said about it.
Hey. I mean, yeah.
Good point.
Like I said, this is such like it's like half of it's important, half of it's really not. But when it comes down to what is a kink and what isn't, um I feel like pedophilia is most likely a kink, and it not like a like when I say kink, it can be good or bad, but it's definitely a bad kink. And yeah, because I mean there are some people with like let's like go into character flaws, because let's say like a kink is like a character flaw, and that's something you need to work on. So yeah. Anyone else want to talk? And I'm the only one without Invader Sim shit. I feel like I'm being ganged up on.
Don't
With my Xenoblade 2. With my Xenoblade 2 profile picture. Hey Jake, I'm having a discussion real quick.
It's also a yeah, even like Skylon says here, he's not 18, but he's still he prefers looking at girls his age. So
Yeah.
like girls my age, around my age, fine.
See, now...
but that's still technically child porn, though. I mean, it's like when we say child porn, we think of like under 10 or around that age. But I mean, child porn just means under 18.
Yeah, under.
You could be 17 years old and still child porn.
All right, now here's something I actually really want to bring up, which could end up saving a life or not. So apparently, I haven't looked into this at all, but I have heard of it. Heard. So don't take this. So I could definitely be wrong on this, but if you turn 18 while still in high school and you're dating a girl who's younger than you but is going to be 18 later on in the school year, during that period of time when you're 18 and she's 17, you are technically a pedo and you can be arrested if the father wants to, if the father wants it.
Cyclone brought this up in chat, but there's also the sex offender registry. So like, if you ever touch a kid too, not only do you like risk going to jail, but you're also like permanently for the rest of your life, or at least for a like long amount of time. If you ever move or anything, you have to go like within a 1 mile radius and be like, "Hello, I touch kids." So that's also a thing.
Do you know that a 5-year-old can technically be called a sex offender for hugging a child?
What? What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, what the
remember
fuck
when,
did you just repeat to me?
Okay, look up a YouTuber called Optimus. Well, I haven't looked up this again, but
Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Keep going.
yeah, look up the channel Optimus. I'll send it to you in chat.
No, you just. What did you just fucking say to me that you couldn't even comprehend when you were fucking saying it to me?
That if adult hugs the 5-year-old, the 5-year-old.
The 5 Wait, what?
No.
You said
No, what I
if
said-
a 5-year-old hugs a 5-year-old, he's now a sex offender.
Yes.
Bruh.
According to this story, this is apparently true.
Oh, I
I'm
saw
not
that.
gonna say it's true or not. But I'm just saying. That could be true. That isn't really my point in the argument, so I'm not gonna treat it as a point in my argument. Huh?
Yeah. I think the sex offender registry is cruel. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
you have to go a mile within where you live. Or, like, okay, maybe it's not a mile. I know it's different, and it's probably different per, like, where you live and everything. But you have to go around your house.
So, Joey.
No,
Do you think
Cyclone, I didn't say that I think that's the case. That's where you're wrong. And I didn't even treat that as an argument. I said apparently, and I said, don't take my word for this, that if you're a senior in high school, and you turn 18, if you're dating someone and that person is 17, then you're technically a pedo, and if that person's parents
That's actually
Yeah,
not
you're-
true because of
Yeah.
there is a law, like, if you've been dating for a certain amount of time, then it doesn't count.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's why I said according and apparently. I made sure that I said that. You can, like, legit look at it. You can go back.
I can look at the words coming from your mouth?
Welcome to my school. Everyone talks like that.
Joey is straight up vibing out here. Vibe check.
In my state, it's illegal if an 18-year-old dates a 19-year-old.
It's
Last year,
extreme.
I was 16 last year and dating a 19-year-old, so I'm...
Whoa.
It happens sometimes.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be
I
like
don't know.
that.
Maybe because you live in Virginia, I live in Illinois. So I'm not sure if there's like something different between that. Huh?
Illinois, bruh.
Illinois. Fuck.
Stop saying Illinois. You got a fellow Illinoisese over there.
I forgot the consent.
Okay.
I think it's 18.
Salty, you live in like the same state as me.
Yes.
Yes. All right, but is
It's
that a
7.
law technically? Okay. Just gonna double check since I'm not really. Cause
What are you guys asking for?
the whole 18-year-old, 17-year-old thing.
Alexa, what is the age of consent in Illinois?
17.
According to
No, it's 18.
Wikipedia,
This
the
isn't what the
consent in
question is.
Illinois is 17 years old.
17.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for your
Yeah.
feedback.
I mean, I didn't really believe it at first, and I didn't really look into it because I felt like it was just something dumb that I didn't really need to look into. Yeah. Skyland, that's okay.
Reasonable age difference is a very odd term.
Yeah, no, that sounds really weird.
Especially like because the like where you move it is also weird because like for example, 25 dating 28, not weird at all. But then you get that into the teens, that's a like 13-year-old dating a 16-year-old or a 16-year-old dating a 19-year-old. So it really shifts around the teens. So you basically get like 1 or 2 years of leeway when it comes to being a teenager. Like for example, 14-year-old dating 16-year-old. That sounds fucked up. So,
Yeah.
especially 16, I feel like is a cutoff by itself.
Technically, when I was younger, I was actually dating someone who was like 2 years behind me.
2 years behind you. Not 2
But that
years.
was like when I was younger, not in high school or even junior high. So, yeah.
Like for example, I think Cyclone or somebody brought this up. Senior dating freshman. How old are freshmen? Like 14, 13?
14, 13, yeah,
14,
that's a
and
bit
then- so
fucked up.
But then again, that's a 4-year age difference. You move that's like 25, 29. It's just it really depends on where you are with the teens. It depends around high school and puberty more than it does anything else.
Yeah. I mean, there's books like Perks of Being a Wallflower, which just have like the weirdest like senior dating sophomore. I just find that really weird.
Senior dating yourself. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it happens.
You're graduating this year, right?
I am, yeah. Hopefully.
Oh,
I
No,
gotta
no,
pass.
you're gonna fail.
All I
You're
gotta
gonna
do,
fail
I
so
literally
badly.
just gotta pass 2 classes. I don't have any SOLs or anything like that. I just gotta pass 2 classes. That being government and English 12. And I'm done. I'm fucking out of here. Boom. Out. Peace.
I still hate that image.
What image? Oh, the Joe Thanos. I didn't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who made it. Madam X on Fury.
We're also waiting
Also-
for what's it called, Cyclone to get in here because Cyclone said that
Yeah.
he wanted in.
So we're just trying to come up with like as much to talk about. Alright.
This could have been a gap. I'm just saying.
This really could be. I mean, do you want to retitle it?
No.
Okay.
18-year-olds are still teenagers, but they can do a lot of stuff since they're adults. Example: smoking, fuck, etc. etc.
18-year-olds actually can't smoke. They age that to 21, or at least in my state they did. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I don't
that's
think you can
nationwide.
smoke here.
Yeah. Now you
I
gotta
mean,
be 21
you
to
said your
smoke.
age of consent is 16, so that means you live in Georgia, which is fucking weird to me.
I don't think Georgia's the only state that has it as 16.
I'm pretty sure they are. I'm not sure.
Nah.
I know it's like a stereotypical one. I know it's like the one that everyone points to, but I haven't heard of anything else doing that or anyone else having that. The legal drinking
Alexa,
age is 21.
how old do you have to be to smoke in Virginia?
According to Wikipedia, Virginia law prohibits the sale of tobacco products to any person under 21 years old.
That's for you, Cyclone. That tried to correct me in chat. So fuck you. No, smoking is... Well, I guess it would be technically allowed, but you can't buy tobacco products in my state if you're under 21. That's just... Maybe that's only my state. Yeah, you have to be 21 in Virginia to buy tobacco products.
I mean, there are kids who fucking vape in my neighborhood
Well, that's... I mean...
legally. Yeah.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, I believe it's different on the state level. I don't believe smoking is a national law, but in my state, you gotta be 21 if you want to smoke.
See, that's why I'm so confused about this 18 to 17-year-old. Right, I haven't looked into it in this state, but I know you live in Virginia. Apparently, two-party consent is fucking out of the window. Yes, it's a joke. Alright, but
Can
why
you
the
buy
fuck is it
e-cigs
so
in
cold
Virginia?
then?
No, if it's a tobacco product, aka like nicotine or tobacco, anything like that, you can't buy it if you're not 21.
It's so fucking cold.
It doesn't matter if it's an e-cig or not.
Joe Fanos, can you warm me up, please? You're making me
Like-
cold.
Like my sister, for example, is 19. She's been smoking since she was 16, and she just recently can't buy fucking tobacco products anymore. But she's dating a 27-year-old, so easy workaround. It's not smoking. Well, okay, I don't actually. I think like having it is illegal, but smoking is obviously it would be illegal because you are in possession of it.
Honestly, I can't believe people are still dumb enough to smoke.
It happens.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, people out here
I
smoking and
can't
shit.
stand people who fucking smoke. Like, I mean,
There's
holy
there's reasons
shit.
why some people smoke. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not the best way to like cope with it. Like, oh,
I'm stressed out, so I smoke.
bad.
That's so
I'm
weird.
stressed out, so I smoke. Or I'm feeling really depressed, so I'm gonna smoke so I can relieve all of it and feel better with myself. Just get into a different place. It's not the best way to cope with it. Well, that's how I look at it.
I mean, smoking,
Plus
like,
you're-
in my opinion, too, smoking cigarettes is a lot worse than, like, juuling or vaping, for example, as well.
Apparently, vaping is worse, though. I don't
Well,
really
the
see
reason why is, and people are freaking out about them for no reason, because, like, 6 people died, for example, but then you compare that to cigarettes where 500,000 people die every year. It's really stupid. And my sister, she has a, thing. If you don't take care of it, yeah, it can, like, melt and deteriorate away, and, like, you can get, like, metal in your lungs, but that's just what they're made out of.
I
So
mean, yeah.
you gotta take care of it. It's not like a thing where you could just keep on using it for years and years and years and expect it to not deteriorate and get dangerous. Like it tells you to change it out and shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the
I
stream
mean,
and how
like
far away I am.
streaming. I mean, vaping and juuling are still dangerous. They're just not as dangerous as cigarettes.
Yeah. So the stream is definitely behind a bit.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's a stream. What do you want from me?
I want it to be at the same time we're talking. I can see my little green bar on the stream. Okay? Now get it pronto and re-record your Let's Talk.
Record. Yeah, you clean the pod occasionally. Yeah. The coil too, I believe, melts or something. My sister mentioned, and then there's also batteries that explode if not maintained.
All right.
It's not related to any
Well, that's drooling.
that we're talking.
So, let's
But
get.
I have a question for you, but it's not related to anything.
Go right ahead.
Do you edit your videos?
What the It was such a simple question. A man had to pull a whole exhale.
Do
I
you edit your videos?
Do you edit your videos?
some of them.
The simplest
Some of them.
edit. What
Some of
probably-
them. When I want to make them
What-
big, I want to like edit. Like, for some videos, I just don't give a shit.
To your videos.
I mean, I guess the best way to put it is that I used to be like back in the day,
What software do you use to edit your video?
Cyberlink, Power Director, same thing that Bubba uses, except I have a mobile version of it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I got like okay, so during the summer, I didn't like, unless it was like sort of taste tests. I usually I usually had some videos I edited, but some videos I didn't. I used to use this app called Video Shop for a lot of my videos. Yeah, but then I got really into like school, especially for 8th grade, because 8th grade was when I don't know, it's just when I wanted to like focus on my grades a lot more. Then my freshman year came and I stopped focusing a bit, but I also stopped focusing. Well, then I had sort of taste tests going on, and that was like, oh, the whole point is socializing, and a lot of stuff is really funny, so we don't really like cut it out, you know?
Yeah. I understand.
And now and then like my freshman year, I also started like writing a book.
Book that
God
you're
damn it.
writing right now?
No, not that one.
Me
But,
too.
um,
Dem
that-
was taking alt.
I started getting like really addicted to that, and I just like I ran out of time to make videos. So so yeah, I started like just getting really addicted to that, so I just stopped editing. And now the same thing's sort of happening again, but this time I have like Saturdays, My Hero Academia. Every other
What the fuck? Okay, so My Hero Academia comes on for like at tops 30 fucking minutes, and you dedicate your whole Saturday to it or some shit.
Well, no, because I usually like rewatch the episode like once or twice.
What the fuck?
Because I'm really addicted to it. I don't know why.
That's you then.
I use
Yeah, that's not me.
I use my PS4 to edit. I use Share Factory, and then after I'm done with editing just a bit, I put it in my USB and send it to my editor.
What was just fucking sent to me? Okay.
And then it takes less than 2 hours to edit and fully upload the video.
Yeah, are you looking at
I
Supreme
mean-
Cheese thing where it says our Supreme Cheese said in the chat that it takes around 2 hours to edit and fully upload a video. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I do with those anime girls. That's not like that takes time.
Yeah. I mean, Bubba, you know I'm working on something right now, right? And you tease it on Twitter.
That's crazy.
I know you do the book. I know about the book, and I know you're working on a video about it. Oh.
No, I'm talking about the whole, like, clip thing I've been working on.
Oh, I know what you talk about.
Yeah. Thanks for teasing it on Twitter without asking me. That's so
What's
that's
it?
totally great.
What do you? What?
I'm
what?
joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm
No,
joking.
no. What did I tweet? What did I? What's the tweet?
You tweeted my Friday nights with my picture of it.
Oh, let's see what it has. Oh, the one thing of probably Smash Bros in it. People probably
Yeah.
just thought you were working on a Smash Bro
Yeah.
video and didn't even
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. No, that was like I said, that was just a joke. But
No, it wasn't.
yeah, I've been,
Bullshit.
yes, it was.
Basic fucking facts. Whenever a guy says something and says it's a joke, he means that it's 100% fucking serious.
Then you clearly don't know that I'm actually trans.
Whatever happened to Psycho? He said 15 minutes.
He said 15 minutes and he said, I'm gonna go get in the shower, BRB.
Oh.
Why does he got a shower to be in a stream? Is he gonna put on his face cam?
No, he's gonna put up his smell cam.
Ooh boy.
Honestly, I feel like this debate went to a shuffle. Or like,
That's because y'all both fucking suck at it. Alright, it's a really dumb topic, too. Alright, here, don't worry. I can fix this up for you guys. Senator Salty Boy, what is your opinions on healthcare for all?
wait, what?
What is your opinions on healthcare for all?
For everyone? For all?
Yes, healthcare for all.
I honestly think it should be for everyone.
Interesting. What are your opinions on that, Vice President fuckface? What's your name? Voltage.
Okay. First of all, I'm a fucking god. Thank you very much. Good night. Second of all, is it free or is it paid?
Well, you see, it depends on what tax plan you're talking about. Like, certain tax plans, like the one shown, are what's it called? Not opposed. Shown. I don't know what the word is.
Just answer
But,
my question. Is it free or paid?
No, I'm
You have to
answering.
pay
I
for it.
am answering your question. So, for example, plans shown by, like, for example, Elizabeth Warren, she plans to tax the upper wealthy to pay for the free healthcare for all. So, I mean,
Yeah. Okay, Joe, what do you think about that? Yes, nay or yay or nay, Joey?
Just too much information. You
My
could've just said
opinion-
free.
my
Yay or nay?
opinion, though, I'm not gonna lie. Pete Buttigieg's plan, I think, is a lot better because he has it. So if you want to stay with your private plan and don't go on healthcare for all, you can do so. But like Elizabeth Warren, you can't do that. You're kind of forced to give up your private company.
And we both know that Joey here is a wealthy man.
Yeah, so you're gonna get your crap taxed. That's why I
honestly,
say Pete
I
Buttigieg
don't
for
feel like
2020.
I don't feel like life should depend on money, because the thing is, healthcare is for those who are about to die, right? Or those who are hurt. Am I right?
Kind of. I mean, not
So
really.
why should I have to why should I have to pay to keep someone alive or something? No.
Well, I mean, they're gonna heal you no matter what. It's not like they're gonna, oh, this man doesn't have insurance, let him fucking die. They're not gonna do that. They're just gonna want you to pay afterwards. So
Which is still dumb.
whether you're paying it for the next 40 years is irrelevant. They saved your life. You pay the people.
Why is it dumb?
I mean, I still feel like it's dumb though. You know.
I mean, the doctors, like, they need to pay the doctors. They need to pay for your room. They need to pay all of the things that went into saving your life. For example, if you got shot, okay, you need surgery, you need to all this stuff and all that stuff. You
But
need,
I
like, that
wasn't
needs to be paid
but
for.
I didn't shoot myself. Someone else shot me.
Yeah, but then the hospital needs to save you, and that takes resources to do, and you're just paying for that resources and the service.
But it isn't my fucking fault.
Yeah, okay, but then if you don't pay
But
for
they're
it, then the
still
hospital
using
goes out of
their
business.
They're taking up their time. It could lead up to 46 hours to do your surgery, even more or less. They're still going
Well,
to
okay, let's hear. Okay,
To make
well,
the person who fucking shot me be the person who fucking pays for it.
I believe that you
I'm
can do
sorry.
that. I think if you sue them, yeah, it depends on what the injury is, but you can sue the person for like medical bills. So you
If-
can do that.
Exactly.
If they get
But then you need to pay for the
if they get-
goddamn lawyer.
if they get caught
You can do that legal
that-
fees too. You can make them pay for medical and legal fees if you can prove that it's like their fault. Which I mean, you probably could.
and if they shoot you and run away, well, fucked.
Yeah, but even then, let's say
But-
you don't
but-
want to pay for it or you like don't need to, then the hospital goes out of business because they're not making money.
Yeah, I know. It feels so dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, but the concept of it just feels so dumb and unnecessarily complicated.
It's not. It's they like for example, stitches cost money, the time cost money, all this stuff cost money,
Yeah,
and
how
if
the fucking government pay for it?
then that's healthcare for all. But even then, the government doesn't get their money from nowhere. They get the money from stuff like taxes. So even then, you're still going to pay for it technically. It's just 2% out of your paycheck or some shit like that.
Joey turning insane.
I'm sorry, you confused me. Cause you made something so easy to so complicated, and I'm just fucking
Bruh,
laughing.
you said that
I'm
the
sorry.
debate was going stale, so then I brought this up.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll change it to some other topic I heard on the Democratic debate the last Tuesday.
God damn it. Let's talk about video games.
No, fuck that.
Let's get you banned from China.
Too bad. Let me see here. I just had to think about other fucking things. I don't remember any of the other questions from the Democratic debate.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. I like the name Hong Kong. I like saying Hong Kong.
Can we talk about Joe Fanos?
No.
Okay. I heard he killed Bubba Chubb's son, Salty Boy, in whatever the fucking movie would be called.
Yeah, that's right. No one laugh at his bullshit.
Oh man, I was
Recommend-
trying to come.
You should make a video with Amy Schumer and Lila Pons.
Honestly,
They are. You should search them up. They're pretty funny comedians.
I want to make a Joker joke right now, but I'm not sure if you've seen the movie.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Hong Kong protests.
honestly, though, seriously, that is pretty much a new issue. Like, it's gonna be like the new civil rights. Let's be honest.
The new civil rights, Hong Kong winning democracy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you understand civil rights, Joey.
Yeah, no. I feel like it's gonna be like the new Black Lives Matter pushment. That like,
Pushment.
there's gonna be like a new Martin Luther King or something.
How'd you get so big brain, Joey? I feel like the Hong Kong protest is gonna be the new Martin Luther King or something.
This is dumb as shit. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be as careful.
Yeah, Hong Kong, what they want to be more independent from China. They want more of a democracy. That's all it is, and it's happened before.
Yeah. But even so, like, China is definitely, like, I feel like we need to get rid of communism.
We need to get rid of communism. They have a certain kind of communism, like, don't know what
Yeah.
it is, but they still have it.
Well, we should definitely try and get rid of that communism.
Why?
I mean, no, like, the government shouldn't be able to control. Like, everyone should have a freedom of speech.
In my opinion, it's none of our fucking business. like, in terms, I mean, I guess I'm more isolationist, but it's none of the U.S.'s business.
By a private island.
Like, for example,
Well,
why the fuck would you ever go into some other country's politics that doesn't fucking concern us?
I'm gonna.
Well, that's because fucking the Chinese market is fucking censoring our goddamn.
Is what?
I mean, the NBA was censored. Blizzard was censored.
Censored in China. So they've censored our stuff in their
But
country.
they
That's
still,
their.
like,
That's
They
fine.
still like banned. They still banned like a player from playing.
I believe they banned one of their own
They
people.
still controlled. They still banned the NBA players from freedom of speech, which they
What
live in
do you
America,
mean?
so they should have the right to.
Well, no, if they just censor it in their own country, that doesn't really affect the NBA players in America.
No, because now they can't. Because the NBA coach for one of the teams said something bad about China, and that then like they had to take it back, and they destroyed his freedom of speech because he said something bad about China and sales.
Well, then that's not China's. That's whoever made him take it back, which is probably his boss's fault, not China's.
It's still China's fault.
I mean,
whether
it
you
would
like it or
be
not, it's still China's fault.
It'll be influenced by China, but are you saying we should go to war with China and lose a lot of lives because they were upset and then censored this one guy for saying something bad about them?
I mean, it's still a matter of human rights, basically. Like, everyone should have basically the amount of, like, freedom of speech, you know? I'm sorry, I gotta stop saying, you know.
But even then, it's not, like, in my opinion, and this is not the popular one,
Yeah.
it's not the U.S.'s problem. It's to go and just interfere with China's and be like, okay, you get rights now. Psh.
I mean, we
'Cause-
live in an internet age. I mean, the entire world is like one country now under the...
Not really.
Well, yeah, not really, but still, kind of really.
No.
I mean, you can communicate,
The
because
United
right now,
States isn't
I
really-
live in Illinois, and I'm communicating with someone via call on Virginia.
Yeah, that also happened with phones and letters.
I can contact people in Europe,
I feel like
Russia.
United States shouldn't like interfere what's going on.
Did you say
in
should
China.
or shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
I kind of feel the same way.
Because if we get involved in something that doesn't involve,
I mean,
feel like
Like, for example, right now, Hong Kong's doing fine. Like, they're doing protests, and right now China's not interfering too much. But
And-
it's mainly just Hong Kong police.
and if China gets mad at us, and the heat starts happening between us, something really bad would happen, and we're probably
Yeah, like, for example, think about how many things come out of China. And China could be
Yeah.
like, nope, no more. And like,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
we're fucked.
or we
I
could even
mean-
go to war. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but it's.
I
not
mean, I
really
can get
that
what
of
your
a
side of the
stress.
story is. But that doesn't mean I don't agree with it.
I mean,
I'm not going to agree with this personally. I'm more of a
If-
person who
if
everybody
they
should be
want
treated equally.
if they want their free speech, which they do, and that's what they're fighting for, and they're kind of they're already their own like sovereign city state, then they should fight for it. They don't need the entire fucking USA to get involved, and it's not
I
our
mean-
and in my Ansel to his opinion, it's not our job to. We should not have to dictate the rest of the world.
And yeah, I can 100% get where you're coming from.
Many states have bad opinions about us.
I mean, yeah, because I feel like that personally, I think it's just a difference of opinions, and I can 100% see where you're coming from. But where I'm coming from, can you see where I'm coming from at least? Because I think everyone should be equal to each other. You know?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, but it's not the US's job to make that happen.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with 100% agree with that. But they're so contradictory that I don't know what is the right opinion here. There is none, because there is no such thing as a right opinion. And it is such a pressing issue that I don't know what to say. Because the thing is, no, because it isn't our problem. However, it's still, because for some reason, all these American companies are just fucking all of a sudden helping out, like,
China.
or just not even
Because
like censoring themselves for China. You
Their
know?
business is in China. China does a lot of business in like with these companies. So
Why
but
should they be
from-
able to control them then?
from a business, well, they're not being controlled. Like, for example, a lot of companies say fuck China. I
Manipulating.
mean, a very few amount of companies will be like fuck China, but because they're businesses and they want to make money, they'll suck China's dick for the sake of continuing to make money. That's not being manipulative. That's just the businesses wanting to continue making more money. That's the business's fault, not China's.
Yeah, I can still see where you're coming from, but I can't seem to agree with it. Why? I'm sorry. I think it's just my wanting for everyone to be equal. That's just not letting me agree
It's just
with
my
this.
winning for everybody wants to be equal. No, like obviously, but I mean, that's obvious, but that's not what we're talking about either. It's
I mean, yeah.
like if the
I'm
business
sorry.
if the businesses want to say fuck China, they have all the ability to. It's the fact that they want to just make more money with China. That's the only reason why they're sucking up to China so much.
I feel like that they're just so being immoral doing it, and
Yeah, that's the U.S.'s
like, I
business.
don't know how to explain.
That's not China's fault. That's the U.S. business's fault.
Yeah, but even so, China is correlated to that because it's their policy to get their. They're the reason. They're the reason why they got banned in the. Get back on that why they sucked a dick in the. China's
Okay,
fucking
think for
center.
example, let's say you have a job working at fucking, I don't know, McDonald's or something. If you walk around saying your boss is a dickhead, the one that gives you money, like you should be expected to get fired. It's the same thing for China. If you go around saying China's immoral, China sucks, then they're gonna cut your business off in China, and then you make less money.
Seem to agree with that.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
what
know what to
that's
say.
what happens. I'm not saying that it's a good thing. It's just what
Yeah.
happens.
I mean, I feel like it's like a different because one, it's you're working for government or you're working for someone versus not working for someone. Like
Well,
you're
no,
just
the
trying
companies kind
to have
of
business
are.
and
The companies are working for the demographics in China. Like if they have a market in China, then they are producing products for China in a way. Like let's say 23, like even if it's just a percentage, it's still there. So they are kind of making the products for China and
I
everybody
don't
else
know,
too, but
like but then there's like all this weird shit that they ban in China like Winnie the Pooh got banned in China for some for a community.
because of
Not the TV
people
show or the books. Books
people
or TV show didn't.
people keep saying that the leader of China looks like Winnie the Pooh. So then they banned Winnie the Pooh.
Which whose fault is that? The people who made Winnie the
No,
Pooh?
that's China's. That's just the leader trying to be a fucking dickhead. Which I mean,
Yeah.
even then, it's not any of our business. We shouldn't. The U.S. shouldn't care about it.
But I feel like they just screwed someone's business over because of a fucking community.
What do you mean?
Because the community did that, not the TV show. Or
Yeah, like
whatever.
a lot of
whoever
people
owns Winnie
did
the
that.
Pooh.
And that's just how this is the Chinese fuckface Pooh Bear wants to solve the problem.
Actually.
What, Cyclone? Is he still in the shower?
Yeah. Well, okay. When did he say he went to the shower? Let's see. At 8:56 my time.
For 8:56, it's 10, so it's 9. So a long time ago.
Crazy.
So not. Yeah, no, it's as long as I take a shower.
People be out here taking showers. Disgusting.
Disgusting, absolutely.
Honestly, hopefully my next video is good.
Honestly. Amen to that.
I just need to find out what to talk about. Joey, are you a flat earther? Be honest.
Wait, repeat that?
Are you a flat earther?
No. I can't believe I can't look I look at that and I cringe.
Bro, I'm just saying,
Have
why
you
is the moon
tried-
always visible, bro?
Have you tried seeing it from their side? Have you tried seeing why they think
I mean-
the Earth is flat?
Yes, I did
I
indeed watch the
tried.
Logan Paul documentary.
I did and I still can't see it. Oh yeah.
This is the result of what comes out of the flat Earth closet.
Oi. I mean, it's weird. You know, it's definitely weird. And now I'm the only person watching it.
Watching what?
probably
Your
talking about the
stream.
stream.
I'm on the stream. So you are
Oh boy. Alright. Alright.
I just needed an excuse to stream or to get on the stream.
Yeah, I'm very tired and I want to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. Cyclone, you made us wait for nothing. You can
Bruh,
have
he
your
ain't
debate.
here, bruh. He in the shower watching his weenie, bruh. He ain't looking at this shit.
Yeah.
Why
Alright.
are you tired?
Why am I tired?
Alright.
Because it's 10:20 at fucking night and I want to go to fucking sleep. Family Guy is on in the background.
Oh shit. When does Mr. Sub close? Oh fuck, I think they close at 10. I gotta get going.
When does what? Mr. Sub?
I gotta close. I gotta go get my little brother food. No, I'm serious. I gotta go.
Okay.
I'm sorry for the abrupt ending.
I'm so confused what he said.
Bruh, he said Mr. Sub's about to close. I gotta go. I gotta get my little brother something. Bye.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
you got two girls on the call.
You're the disguised Gur. I'm the real Gur. You're a fraud.
Honestly, I feel like that went pretty well.
You want to talk about sexuality?
Sure.
So you said before that you're bisexual, but then I think one time you clarified saying that you're more bi-romantic but actually heterosexual.
Wait.
I don't know if you ever... I remember you saying that at one point.
Okay. I would like to clarify that. Okay. So
Okay.
I am bisexual,
Yeah.
but not sexually attracted to men as I am with women.
So... Wait, so you said... Did you say that you're not attracted or you're just not as attracted to than women?
I'm not sexually attracted to men.
Okay.
I don't want to have like sex with them or anything. I just want to have a relationship with feelings, just with feelings, not anything.
But doesn't that seem at least somewhat like a dead-end relationship?
Yes.
Or
because
is it just a thing where it's not a sexual attraction but you'd still do it, or
it's not a sexual attraction? It's not a sexual attraction.
towards men? But would you still like have sex with men, or like no, that's disgusting?
I would probably still have like sex with them.
Do you know what demisexual is?
No.
Demisexual is when you're only sexually attracted to someone after a like strong emotional connection. So, like, you can't be sexually attracted to randos on the street. Like, you need to be friends or know them or have like a strong emotional connection to be attracted to that person. So I'm just saying you could be some sort of just demi-bi or something.
Probably. I really don't know what I am. I just say I'm bi since I like both genders.
That's what's...
What about you? You have said multiple times
that I'm gay. But
they
I have started to evolve that the past few weeks. So, for example, I would have always
Have
said
you-
that I'm around like 87%.
So you went from straight. I'm not sure if you were straight.
I went from, like, years ago, when I first started my channel, I said I was straight. Then I went to saying that I was gay. And then, like, for the past few weeks, I've been thinking about it and, like, discovering shit. I've always usually said and stuck around, like, I would say, like, 87% gay, meaning, like, I'm mainly attracted to dudes. But, like, for example, in terms of what I would do sexually with a girl, maybe, like, her, okay, this is going to sound weird, but maybe, like, her with the strap on or her doing other things. That sounded really weird. But then there would be like no relationship with the woman or like with the girl.
Yeah.
But then the past few weeks I started thinking about it more, and then I'm starting to get emotionally attracted.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in the same case where you are, but it's literally reverse, where I'm more sexually attracted to men, but I'm not sexually attracted to women, but I feel emotional connections to both.
Yeah.
So why we're literally fucking opposites. But so then, but I'm not saying bisexual. I'm saying pansexual. Well, I'm not saying pansexual. I'm still saying gay. But like when I'm thinking about it, I would say pansexual, which is everything. It's kind of the similar to bisexual, but it's literally everything. So like in betweens and shit, and the fucking like more than two genders and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know where, but so I don't know if it's like a pandemic or demi-pan thing either, though. I lack the experience to know that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if
It's of ancestry and whatever it's called.
ancestry.
And yeah, something like that. To know what I am. Do you know, or like, have your parents ever told you what like race? Or
My
what
aunt did a ancestry test. We're only like 2% French, which is weird because like my last name is a French last name.
Because since my mom is an only parent, I only know that I'm Mexican, and I don't really know what else.
I think my aunt is like 18% Portuguese. So my dad would be somewhat near the same thing, and then whatever my mom had. So I'm somewhere Portuguese, probably, maybe. It's really dumb. I want to do it one day, but I don't know.
Can't wait to spit in the tube.
Who does that? That's Ancestry does that, or is that 23andMe?
Yeah, I think that. Okay, someone said, "Can I have a recap of what's going on?"
You
Okay.
cannot have a recap of this, man. You need to go back to the beginning, because you ain't getting shit, my guy.
I don't really know. I don't really know what to do with the channel at this point. I don't know what to do after Joey.
Can you just like remember what happened tonight, and then keep in mind that I debated with that man for months and got somewhere?
Oh, Joey's an interesting guy. He's an interesting feller.
He really fucking is. He does water polo.
I had to subscribe to his channel just to wait for his response, just to figure out that
He's not making one.
he's not making one.
He said he might. He said he might do a live stream thing one day.
I'm probably gonna DM Joey. He's probably gonna see this stream later or whatever.
Bruh, he said that he needs to go Mr. Sub closing brother need thing and then left.
If he ever, like, the stream ends and he rewatches this, unless you don't list this.
Ah, fuck. I believe I have it in this. I'm gonna make it public, but it's going to go immediately to unlisted. But I'll when I can, I'll public it again. Because that's what I had the default settings to go into list it.
I need a new channel art.
Like banner or profile picture?
Yeah. Banner. Everything is outdated.
Outdated. I need to fix mine too. Like I like last year I did one for Halloween and I did it this year.
I'm really bad at doing it. So I'm probably gonna try to find someone to do it for and give them a shout out. Since I'm 4.
Goddamn. What the fuck is Skyland messaging me for?
But,
Tell Alexis that he's gay. Alright, Skyland Reason wants to let you know that you're gay.
Well, honestly, first I thought that Joey's live stream was gonna be good because I've never heard of someone like, oh, I'm gonna do a live response stream, but it turned out it wasn't good at all. I kind of want a video.
Like you're talking about the one where he was God damn, why is
responding
it
to my
just
video, or like reacting to it. I
Bruh,
kind of want.
I cannot find your channel every time I type it. Whenever I do this on the phone, it's like this fucking sucks. But
I kind of want a video because the stream felt all over the place.
you're talking about Joey's stream.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get anything better than
I'm
that.
not gonna give it. Maybe one day.
Which is
I'll
weird, because,
find
like, he sucks, like, I'm not trying to go at him or anything, but, like, he doesn't do well in live events, but yet all he does is live events. Oh, wow, holy fuck. I just now realized you have that banner. I thought you still
Yeah.
had the white, or the black and blue one or some shit, white and blue.
I had to change, but I need a new one.
Yeah, because you don't even play Bounty Hunter anymore. Now
Yeah, I
you
don't play on these ones anymore.
you do dogs.
I don't know who to contact really to make me a channel or banner thing.
Who made the one that you have now? You?
No, this girl that made my outro
Oh, that's right. I heard about that.
or the animation for it, and I just like asked someone, hey, can you just put this on in the background of the thing? Thank you.
What's your next? Have you decided what your next video is going to be about?
No, not really. I was thinking about making a video about. I was thinking about spreading my channel into a direction where I just talk about topics like flat Earth or like people debating about flat Earth and
Wait, it's just strictly flat Earth, or?
not flat Earth, like around that area.
Okay, where it's like.
Racism and.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
More like commentary type of channel.
Yeah. And I'm thinking about doing a podcast. Crazy. I know.
Skyzone asks, should he quit YouTube?
No, he shouldn't.
I didn't know he had a YouTube.
I'm thinking about making a podcast just with me and my friend, like my IRL friends, and just talk about stupid shit about science. I have some interesting like conversation about it, and like crazy idea that probably could work in a couple of years and or more.
Damn.
Like I saw this thing I think 2 weeks ago, about a black hole. I think it was a black hole, bringing just absorbing stars and just shattering them.
God
around.
damn.
Like, you know how Saturn has his ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically did that.
It just brings in stars and shatters the shit out of them, bruh.
Yeah, and it like spins around the black hole. And
What the fuck?
now it got me curious if that black hole was strong enough to destroy stars. How strong does a black hole have to be to destroy a planet? Or could it destroy a planet? Or would it just absorb the planet? Because there's so many theories about the black hole, but no one really knows what it does. There's a theory that if the black hole if the black hole sucks up the planet, there could be another alternative reality that we don't know about.
I think that's one of the odder theories out there. I think and like this was by Stephen Hawking. It takes in the matter and then it converts the matter into radiation. It's called Hawking radiation because he's the guy that discovered it. Because a lot of people thought that before, because you can't have matter disappear. It's like matter cannot disappear. Like even when you think it disappears, it just goes into another form, like heat, like gas and all that stuff. What's called gas, plasma, solid, liquid, all that shit. It goes somewhere. It's just it can't just come out of nowhere. So people saw that it was going to black holes, then it wasn't turning into anything, and were very curious. But then it was discovered that it was being turned into radiation.
And one thing that I find really like crazy is fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Wait, I'm trying to remember. I asked. Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, if we figure out a way to use, let's say we figure out a way to use, there's a small black hole, and we figure out a way to use the black hole's matter and like power and turn it into some sort of energy, could we use it in our day-to-day life?
Well, take for example like how dangerous that would be, because if the black hole just gobbles everything in sight, like it would be uncontainable if it ever decided to, like if anything ever broke, it'd be uncontainable. Think about all like the nuclear disasters that we've had. Think about a black hole disaster. It'd literally end the planet. So even if like we could take for example again nuclear, the way that nuclear works is that you heat up the uranium or thorium, it depends what it is, and you use that to heat up water, and then that makes steam, and then the steam turns a turbine, which makes energy. So maybe using the pull of a black hole to spin a turbine, or using the radiation it leaks out, maybe you could focus that and make it spin a turbine. But even then, it's, yeah, I think it'd be too big of a risk.
I feel like we should wrap a rope around someone and send someone in the black hole.
Right, you break the rope, it's not gonna.
Let's see how that turns out.
You're just gonna flatten the fuck out of someone and get them turned into radiation along with the rope. And even then, black holes are pretty far away. So you'd be flying to a black hole just to send some poor motherfucker into it. You'd have to come back with half of a rope.
What if he comes with something? Comes back with something?
Well, you pull. Well, once you're in a black hole, it's not like you can pull the motherfucker out. Like not like light can't escape from it. So
black holes are very interesting, and
you
I
wanna
would like to do a working field around that, but I'm really bad with numbers, so that's kind of out of the window.
something I saw that was oh fuck, now I forget. The moment I ever start, you just immediately forget. Shit, I forgot.
He takes very long showers.
Cyclone does take very long showers, and then even then, Joey is left.
Now he can't roast Joey. I mean, he can come on and just, say what he has to say to you about
Yeah.
Joey.
But Joey's gone with Mr. Sandwich.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? We were talking about black holes and stuff like that.
Buttholes and space.
Oh, so okay, I remember what I was going to talk about. So it was, I think it was a video by Vsauce that talks about how like what can break the speed of light, or what can go faster than light. So the thing is like, I believe it was Einstein that said nothing can go faster than light, but something that carries information cannot go faster than light. But for example, like let's say a shadow, that's not carrying information. That's just basically a copy, or like it doesn't hold any information. That could technically go faster than light. So if you were, let's say it was like you could do, I don't think you'd be able to, but as an example, if you were able to like shine and do like finger puppets on the moon or something, your fingers would be moving in terms of the shadow, would be moving faster than light.
Wormhole.
Also,
Wormholes are different than or it's a theory, right?
yeah. I think wormholes are only a theory right now. I don't think there's anything confirmed.
Like, what do wormholes really do? They're like,
I think they're just I think they're just like hypothesized to be like portals, basically, or like bending space or something.
Joey is online on his phone.
He is.
Yeah.
Also, something else I learned is like the speed of push is just the speed of sound. So like if you were to push something, it's only moving as quick as sound. Like, and that's fucked up. So like let's say you have a really, really long piece of wood in space. If you were to push that, it takes like the speed of sound to push like the entire object, if that makes sense. I mean,
so do you know the picture that scientists took about the black hole?
what do you mean?
Have you seen the picture of the black hole where I think it was black? Yeah, it's black, and then on the outside of it, it's like yellow.
Yeah, or orange. I know what you mean.
Yeah, orange. Yeah. It's crazy that the year before Stephen Hawking died, if he just lived, if there was a way he could like just live a year or 2 years, like more, he could have seen this black hole.
And that's kind of sad.
Because Stephen Hawking was a smart man.
He wasn't. Yeah, he was. It sounded like I said he wasn't, but I said he was.
And the crazy thing is that there are theories that he was a puppet.
A puppet. Bruh, a puppet? Are you fucking kidding me? Imagine living your entire life and then you die and motherfuckers be out here thinking you a puppet. You was a puppet.
Like he was controlled by someone just to say these things.
Bro, like the Wizard of Oz. There's some motherfucker behind the curtain just manipulating this giant head.
Documentary on him.
What did you ask me? Is there gonna be a documentary on him?
Yeah.
Probably.
I feel
Someone's
like
gonna make one. I'm really excited for the Steve Rogers documentary. Not Steve Rogers. Yeah, Steve Rogers. Wait, no, not Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers.
The It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. They're making a documentary on him because he was a really good person.
Wait, Steve Rogers?
Yeah, Steve Rogers.
Fucking getting Captain America.
Oh wait, no, god damn it, that is Steve Rogers. Fuck, Mr. Rogers. Why did I say Steve Rogers?
Yo, look, it's Fully Baked. What up, Fully Baked? How you doing?
God damn it. What's his fucking name?
Because people are kind of coming in here.
Bro, okay, yeah, let me check chat.
Yeah, because people were thinking that we're still talking about the pedophilia debate, but we really aren't.
I can't. I closed the thing. I closed the Google thing, so now it take a long time to get back open, so just let motherfuckers struggle. What's his Alexa? What is Mr. Rogers' first name?
Fred Rogers.
Fred Rogers.
Fred Rogers.
Yeah, he's the motherfucker. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Because he actually was a really nice person. So, kind of sad.
Man, looks like an amazing man.
Yeah.
Fully Baked. You're pretty cool.
He also led the innovation, or not, I shouldn't say led the innovation, but he also helped in civil rights, so. Boom.
Robert Kennedy died to the same man that killed his brother, right?
Robert, yeah. I believe it was an attack against the entire family. So, like, I believe they were.
Kennedy curse.
Dude, what?
The Kennedy curse.
Yeah. Or,
It's
like, just being
crazy.
targeted.
Because Robert Kennedy. I was watching a documentary. So in Illinois, or just CPS schools, Chicago
Mhm.
Public Schools, right? They're going on strike because I forgot what. Really. So basically, we didn't go to school on Thursday, Friday, and we don't know if we're still gonna go to school on Monday, since the mayor doesn't want to like give money. I don't really know why they want money. I think something with like we need they want more nurses, more like librarians, and some schools don't even have librarians and nurses.
Damn.
So my English teacher brought this lady up. She worked with Cesar Chavez. I don't know if you know who Cesar Chavez is.
I do not.
Okay, so he is a activist. I'm searching this up. I just know that he helped. He was okay. So he was an American labor leader, civil rights activist, and he was helping farmers that were getting mistreated very horribly. And he had a female. I forgot the female's name, but this female, she was also doing the same. And Robert Kennedy, he helped them a lot. He was with them, everything. He was gonna help them when he became president, and then when he brought them up, like the lady was there. I don't think Cesar Chavez was. I don't remember. He got shot later on that day
Damn.
during his like not during his speech, but like after his speech was done about it.
That's kind of fucked.
So when Cesar Chavez and this lady found out, their hope was gone. They felt like they didn't their hero. This guy was gonna help them, and now he. In other news, Abraham Lincoln is the president.
What presidential candidate do you support?
I don't really know.
Oh, you're not watching the Democratic debates? Yeah.
There are only two tall presidents: Abraham Lincoln standing at a 6'4", and Lyndon B. Johnson standing at a 6'4". And then there's Trump at 6'3". Trump is really tall.
I didn't know that motherfucker was that tall. You walk up to the motherfucker looming over you.
How tall are
Goddamn.
you?
Bro, I'm 5'5". That motherfucker be 3 heads above me.
I'm the same size as you. I'm 5'5".
So if we ever walked up to Donald Trump, like, yeah, we're gonna talk shit to him, bro. He's
Yeah.
towering the fuck over us.
I was gonna box Trump as the undercard.
Bro, that mother. What is that? A foot tall? I'm fucking stupid. It's 5. Not 5. It's not even 5. It's no. It's 5. No, it's not 5. It's 8, 7. No.
You wanna know the shortest president?
It's what?
James Madison standing at a 5'4".
Damn. So, fuckface's thing. Okay, so 7 inches plus. You said 6'2" is Donald? Oh no, 6'3". So that's 10 inches. Donald Trump has 10 inches on us. That's almost like a foot taller.
Whatever happened to Cyclone getting on? I think really big came in here a lot.
He got his toe stuck in the shower faucet.
I like that episode of iCarly.
Yes.
Why did Fully Baked delete all his videos except one?
I don't know. I don't know these things.
Who joined?
Oh, it's Joey. He's back.
Hello.
He came back.
The fuck? Hold on.
He's getting led by his mother.
Alright, okay, is it working? Good.
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
We're
No.
Okay, good, you can hear me. What did I miss?
Nothing much. We just talked about sexuality and
Black holes.
black holes and Trump being 6'3".
Sounds like a regular Gap episode.
That's what we do on Gap. We
That's
talk about Trump being 6'3". There's an echo.
Mobile cellular device.
Alright, what's up?
Right, Joey?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. So what?
I was just saying.
So you're lesser.
Mm.
Crazy that he has echo on. Ah.
I'm on my
Ah,
phone.
echo,
At least I don't have Apple.
echo,
What's wrong with Apple?
apple.
For Christ.
Guys, overpriced as shit.
I
We'll
can
never
buy
support
it.
anything with Apple.
What the amount? How much is the iPhone 11? Let's see.
Like
Sure.
1,000.
So an iPhone 11 cost. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's click on the Apple Store, and the cost of this cellular mobile device is, if this could load,
Oh my gosh.
hello, is it gonna give me the price?
So, fully baked in the chat.
That's a thing.
Yeah, he's been in the chat, but I think he left. Hasn't said anything. Okay, I don't know how much this costs. So I'm gonna say around the PS.
Mm.
No, it's like a K. Look at the iPhone 10. At least.
Oh boy.
Someone should make a documentary on Fully Baked.
A documentary.
Someone just make a documentary on the whole drama me and him had.
Okay.
Oh my god, all these fucking memes I have on here. Oh god, look at all the waifus. Oh god, what was I doing on here? Alright, so this perfectly wraps up this situation perfectly. So as part of the JRSB, I will now rate your stream.
Who said that?
There we go.
L. For like how you have that on standby.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying. I'm leaving now. I'm ending this stream. I'm tired. Primal's on. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
I just got back.
Well, what does it matter?
No, wait, stay. Who's your waifu?
Everybody says their goodbyes now because I'm ending the stream too.
No, please don't. Please. I want to be mature. Please.